Hey, we now have got two new heroes that has come through. One of them is an amazing support hero and the other is a leprechaun. Also, there is going to be giveaways in this video. Hello everyone, this is Shinobi, once again with another Awaken Chaos Era video. So Ace has introduced two new heroes, two amazing support heroes. Okay, it's been a long time since I'm saying that, but they are both amazing. Even the epic skills look good. We will be testing them out, not just checking them. We'll be doing a preliminary test on these heroes. So I have got temporary copies of them for 14 days. I'll be having this copy with me, and I'm also waiting to get my Muriel from the limited summons. That is, if I'm lucky enough. I'm at 5% pity, so I'm not very lucky. Okay, so I'm waiting for me to get the limited summon Muriel. If not Muriel, I'll get Taliesin. If not Taliesin, then I'll get Afrani. I'm happy with any of those three. I'd prefer to get a Muriel permanently, but at this time I have got only copies of her. That is for temporary for 14 days. We will be testing her out. I've made her into 70, so I think I should be able to test them out. But before we go ahead and look at her skills and test her out, let me first inform you there is going to be a giveaway. So there is going to be 10 giveaways for the first 10 comments on the video. But please remember, do not give me your code. I do not want this hashtag code. Please, no hashtag code. Please only give me your in-game name. My in-game name is Shinobi, and that's what I will be doing to search my name in the friends list. Okay, so I can simply search them here as in-game name, and then I can identify you using your guild name. So give me your in-game name and guild name only for the giveaway. So with that, let me also remind you, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. Smash that comment button. No, just comment on it. Don't smash the comment button. Just comment on my video. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you have not already subscribed to it. Alright, so let's look at the heroes. We have got Muriel over here. She is an amazing looking hero. I like the aesthetics of her. The graphics are really good on her. She looks like a void hero. Okay, she looks like a dark hero, but she's a wood hero. I'm thankful for that. I'm glad that it's a wood hero and not a dark hero. Otherwise, it would have been impossible to get her. Already, all the dark heroes are impossible to get. Alright, she's got an A tier attack, an S tier health, B tier defense, slow speed, 108 base speed. You can get it to 123 if you're booking her, and a very, very bad crit rate. So I have given her the same gear that I use on Marion Shadowblood. My Marion Shadowblood is faster and has got 100% crit rate, and she's got only 66% crit rate with the same gear. So I'm not really happy with that kind of a crit rate. So she's not actually meant to do damage, okay? She's not meant to do damage. She has got her trait, her special, and her ultimate. That's what allows you to do more damage. Okay, you can get damage out of her if you have got really good gear. Right, alright. That's given. All right, so let's quickly look at her, her skills. So we have got her trait, which is an aura. So there are not many heroes in the game who have got aura as a skill. As a trait, she's got a very, very good aura, power rate. So when a team member with 4 or more positive effect attacks immediately launches a bonus attack up to 1 time per hero per round. So they have to have 4 positive effects. And it's only then that they are going to do a bonus attack. So as soon as they do their attack, they're going to do an additional attack, just like Florence. So why not club her with Florence? Florence, Muriel, and then you have 2 more heroes. They're going to do four bonus attacks. We will test that out. Okay, if she's ascended, then you require only 3 or more positive effects. You don't need 4. But if she's not ascended, then you need 4 positive effects. So her basic, it deals 120% damage to 1 enemy and removes 1 negative effect on 1 team member. Okay, It's a good cleanse. You can use that in Queen of Tides. I have no problem. That's really good skill. All right. So her her special, which is her passive, at the end of the turn. Oh no, it's not a passive. It's a special. Okay. So at the end of the turn, if a team member doesn't have 3 positive effect, so end of the turn. So is it the turn of the team member or of her? So I think it's the team member, even if it's her, it doesn't matter. They are anyhow going to get 3 positive effects. She's going to apply random stats up to all team members. Oh, if it is on any team member, this will be great because she's just going to refresh the positive effects on everybody. So one positive effect drops down and she's going to refresh on everybody. But it only happens once every 3 rounds. All right. So you have to remember that it only happens once every 3 rounds. So she's going to refresh 3 positive effects and applies random stats up to all team members for 2 rounds. So if she's booked, she's got masteries on her, then this effect can be done every 2 rounds. So she's going to place either attack up or crit rate up or crit damage up or speed up on all your allies. Then her ultimate, it deals 150% damage to all enemies and applies attack down 2 to the primary target for 2 turns. Also applies skeletal force to all team members for 2 turns. You will have to book her up, do her masteries to get skeletal force 2. If without mastery, she's only going to place skeletal force. Skeletal force will give you 5% additional damage for that ally for every positive effect they have. So if they have got 3 positive effects, it's going to deal 15% more damage. If you have booked her, done her masteries, then it will be 8% per positive effect. So if they have 3 positive effects, the ally is going to deal 24% additional damage, which is huge. It's huge. Okay, even 15% additional is massive. It's massive when it comes to PvP and PvE, right? So overall, her skills are really good, but to really make her shine, you will have to book her and ascend her. That's the sad part of her. I wish it was 8% right down here without having to book her. It should have been to increase her own damage rather than giving Skeletal Force 2 at Mastery. This Skeletal Force 2 should have been in the ability. If you could book up if you could give those crystals to book those ability up and get that Skeletal Force 2, this would have been better. But hiding it behind books is really bad. Alright, that's all that I want to say about her skills. Let's look at Punk. So I've got another temporary copy Punk. Now he looks like an awesome goblin shaman. Alrighty, let us take a short break. Before we move ahead with the video, let us look at what Huawei has to offer. Huawei is celebrating the release of Muriel along with Awaken Chaos Era. All Android users, both phone and emulator users, can now enjoy a variety of benefits when making in-game purchases in Awaken Chaos Era downloaded from the AppGallery. To avail these benefits, download Huawei AppGallery, HMS code, and then Awaken Chaos Era from the AppGallery. For your first in-game purchase during the campaign period, you will be getting a €25 gift pack. This gift pack can be claimed in-game and is a one-time offer during the period 1 April 2023 to 31st of May 2023. Huawei is also offering 10% cashback in the form of Huawei points for every purchase you are making from AppGallery. 1 Huawei point is equal to €1. Huawei also has a VIP program where you can get up to €1,620 in coupons. You can also join Huawei Discord community and get news on the latest and exciting offers. For non-Huawei users, please follow these steps to avail the benefits. I have also posted the links of the campaign, Discord, and emulator guidelines in the description. You can also check out Huawei AppGallery campaign to check out the various games and offers that they are offering in the app gallery. Now Punk, he looks like an awesome goblin shaman. Okay, he looks like a goblin, dressed like a leprechaun, and has got a staff. Awesome. A goblin shaman. And his skills are also shamanic. Okay, he's got very good skills. So let's look at his skills. So if you look at his trait, an awesome void suppression trait, when an enemy receives defense up, damage reduction, or max health up effects, immediately removes one positive effect of same type on each enemy with a 2-round cooldown. If you ascend him, he's going to do that every round, which is great. So you have a couple of different kinds of buffs on your enemy that's going to be immediately removed by him as soon as the round starts, or as soon as they get that positive effect placed on them, and not only on them but on every other hero that has got the same kind of buff. Good, very good trait. Okay, so let's look at his basic. His basic deals 100% damage to one enemy and then the same amount of damage to another random enemy. So he's got a double hitter. Very nice. Each attack has 60% chance to apply frozen on the target for 1 turn. I'm not going to actually, I don't think you require any focus for his trait. It just happens. So I don't think there should be any problem with that because it's a passive. It's not an active effect. He's not doing it actively. It's a passive kind of thing. But this one will certainly require focus if you want to freeze them. And even then, it's only a 60% chance. Then you have got really, really cool special. Reduces the cooldown of all team members' area damage abilities by 1 turn. Awesome. Okay. He's an epic hero and he's able to reduce your ability, AoE damage ability by 1 turn. Not any passive kind of abilities or not any debuff kind of abilities, only damage ability. Awesome. I like that skill. Right. Then he has got the ultimate murky chain. So it deals 150% damage to all enemies and applies dark spread to all team members for 2 turns. Now remember this, dark spread, it deals only 25% damage. But if you are able to book him, again, this is hidden under books, which is a sad part. It should have been an ability, but if you are having dark spread too, then he's going to deal 30% damage, so 35% damage. So you are going to get an additional damage on the AoE ability of your allies. So your allies get this buff. So he has to go first, and then your allies have to go second, because he's going to deal this ultimate on all the enemies, and then he's going to give the dark spread on all your allies, therefore increasing their AoE damage. An awesome skill on both the support hero. Both the support heroes are there to increase the damage dealt to the enemy. So I'm glad that at least this guy is an epic, so we can get him and be able to use him. Muriel, I hope I can get him on the limited summon. So let's go ahead and test them out. Alright, let us look at Queen of Tides and see how Muriel can be effective in dealing with Queen of Tides. So if you do not have Opal, if you do not have Clarence, I usually use Opal, so I just replaced Opal and placed my Muriel there instead of Opal. So let's quickly look at the run and see how this goes. I'm not going to show you the entire run and waste your time about it. I'll just show you the first part and the last part just to show you the effects of Muriel. There you go. She places those buffs on everybody and everybody gets that stack, that awesome, wonderful stack of attack, the extra damage that they are supposed to deal. And there you go. I just finished it. So I'll show you at the end of the round how it goes, and then we can discuss about her effects. All right, so you can see how Muriel is effective. We have the debuff on Natalia, and that was removed by Muriel, so she gets a chance, and she's also getting a bonus attack because Natalia has got 4 buffs on her. So each time she's doing this, I'm able to finish off the run faster. Of course, this is not the fastest run that is there. I was able to get a minimum of 10 rounds, depending upon the amount of damage I'm able to get during during RNG. So if I have got more damage on my Natalia and on my Rachel, I should be able to do that much faster. But this run is going to be consistent. It's always going to get 100% result because Muriel is able to give all those buffs on everybody, and she's also able to enable us to do those bonus damage, the bonus attacks, and so that makes it much more easier for us to finish off the Queen of Tides. So yeah, Muriel is very, very effective in dealing with Queen of Tides. You can use Muriel if you want to do that, but then you do need somebody to remove the buffs from the Queen of Tides, because if she has got more buffs on her, she's going to remove your buffs. So it's better to use someone who's able to remove the buffs on Queen of Tides, right? So let's look at other areas where we can use Muriel, and of course test Punk also along with that. Let us now look at Witch of the Wind and see how effective Muriel can be out here. Okay, so let me just change these. Let me change Muriel instead of Marion Shadowblood, and let's see if she will be able to do what Marion Shadowblood is able to do out here to deal that extra damage. Of course, if I've got 4 buffs on me, I should be able to deal more damage. I hope I can get 4 buffs. All right, this is awesome. Wow, I was able to clear the first wave without any problem. Okay, let's look at the second wave. See if I can clear off the second wave as well without any problem. Yep, the second wave also is gone. Now let's look at the boss wave. Oh, this is doing good. This is going great at this moment. At this time, it is going great. I just hope that I'm able to deal good enough damage. I'm going to have 4 buffs on my Natalia, so I should always be able to get that additional damage. And I'm trying to hit that side minion first so that he doesn't place any shield. So I just hope that I'm able to get that damage on the side minion as much as possible. Awesome, that's great. The side minion is out of the picture now, and I just hope that I know that because the boss is able to place those, block buff on everybody. Muriel is able to cleanse off at least one of those buffs every round. So I think I should be able to get rid of one of those negative effects every round, right? So as long as she doesn't, even if she's removing the bleeds, it's still fine. And I'm going to get some of the buffs on my Natalia for sure. So as long as Natalia has got those 4 buffs on her, 4 or more buffs on her, she's going to deal a lot more damage. She's going to deal a massive amount of damage, and she's also going to get, the bonus bonus attack on the boss. So I'm happy with that, and I just keep hoping that my Clarence is able to keep healing me and also give me those additional bonus attacks along with Muriel. So I need to get a lot of bonus attacks out here, and I'm getting a lot of bonus attacks, and you can see how quickly I'm able to go through this. I am really, really, really liking Muriel. All right, I'm able to finish this round off in just 8 rounds. And what is the damage that I'm placing? 7 round, not even 8 rounds, 7 round run. I would certainly like to test her out. I'm just hoping that I'll get Muriel. Then my Witch of the Wind rounds are going to be massively faster. Huge speed. Muriel is cool. I'm telling you, Muriel is cool. She's going to be one of the best support heroes that's going to be there in the game, along with Shane and Clarence. So let us quickly test out Muriel and Punk in Arena and see if this is going to work or not. All right. So I've got my Halia there, Punk and then Muriel there. So let's see if I'm able to get that damage that I can see, I can think of when I'm looking at Muriel. Yeah, I've now stacked up all the damage, all the buffs that is required for me to do the damage. Let me see if I can one-shot everybody that is there. Sweet. So I just built up all the damage that is required. Of course, Natalia's damage is not affected by Punk. All right, Punk doesn't affect Natalia's damage. Punk has got nothing to do with that. He was able to deal. I should not have used Natalia over here. So let me just go for another hero to see if I can make use of Punk's effects also, right? So let me just quickly change to a next hero, and then we will look at another run. So I have now changed this team to Valeria. Valeria has got an AoE hit. So let's see how this is going to do. I hope that, I can get the Punk's effect also out there to see if Punk's effect is actually dealing that additional damage that is going to come through. I'm going to just slow down the run so that I can see the effect of Punk and all other heroes. Yep, Muriel is gone and given all the buffs on everybody. Ooh, one shot. Valeria just one shot everybody. That's really, really cool. Let's look at another run, another team to see if I can get the same kind of effect. All right, let's test out Punk's AoE damage effect using my Valeria. So I'm going to go against this team to see if I can be effective against this team. So I hope that I am faster than their team, otherwise I'll get silenced, which will be sad. All right, so I'm a little bit faster. So let's go and see if I can stun him. Yep, I stunned him. Let's do this. Let's see the effect of Muriel. Punk has come through. He's now going to place that, that buff. What is the name of that buff? Oh, I forget. Dark spread on everybody. So Punk has placed dark spread on all the allies. Now Muriel is going to place her buffs on everybody. What? She has placed her buff, right, skeletal force on everyone. So now I'm fully buffed up. Okay, I've got the additional damage from Muriel, I've got the additional damage from Punk, I've got 3 buffs on me on my Valeria. That means I'll be dealing 15% additional damage, and I'll be dealing 25% additional damage because of the AoE effect, attack of Valeria. So let's see how much damage that can happen. Or what? I'll have to see the damage report. It was only around 16,000, I think. Sorry, 15,000 or something. Per somewhere around 4,700 per hit. Let's look at another team. Let's challenge this one and see how that goes. And see if Punk's effect are really going to deal that much additional damage. Of course, my Valeria does not have a lot of attack. I'll show you the gear on her. So let's quickly stun someone. Who should I stun? Let me stun, say, Cyrus. Cyrus is going to be pretty fast. Cyrus and Evra, both of them are going to be fast. So anyway, they're not going to be faster than me because I already placed the slow spear on everybody. So let's see the effect of Punk. Okay, he has placed his dark spread on everybody. Now Muriel is going to place the skeletal force on everybody. And then I'm going to do the slam dunk. I was still not able to one-shot that Garrel. That Garrel is really, really well built. But yeah, I was able to two-shot him. Which is not a big achievement. Okay, so if you look at the damage, 50,000 damage done by my Valeria. So my Valeria is not really well geared. She doesn't have a lot of stats on her. So let me quickly show you the stats on her. Yeah, she's got 4,400 attack and 275 crit damage. So she's not really well built. Let us look at for a couple of runs more before we finish off this video. I know this has been a long run, but I'm testing out 2 new heroes. Of course, it is only a preliminary test. I'll have to do more testing to really know how good they are, but just a couple of runs more so that I can get a good idea, and I can also give you a good idea on how effective these new heroes are. So you got Halia, you got Muriel, you got Punk out there who are going to place their extras, so much of additional damage from all of them on all these heroes, and they themselves are dealing quite significant damage. It's not like they are not dealing any damage. It's not like Muriel is not doing any damage. She is doing quite a lot of damage, and Punk is also doing a lot of damage. Just look at the damage that both Muriel and Punk are doing. They almost killed off Natalia. All right, so now I'm buffed up. I'm completely buffed up. I've got stacks of damage. I've got like 40% additional damage that is going to be done by my Valeria, even though my Valeria is not at the top level gear. She has only 275 crit damage and 4400 attack. So let's see what kind of damage she can do. One shot. That 40% additional crit damage. That's what is so cool about these new heroes. They're going to deal that additional damage. Punk as well as Muriel are going to work very effectively if you are able to build a fast team, if you're able to build a really you do need a little bit faster team. You cannot just go in and say that, oh, I can do it with any team. You do need some speed. Like, I was not able to beat another Halia. I was slower than Halia. So yeah, of course I need to be fast. So let's go and do this here. Let's see if I'm able to finish off this team or not. Give me that dark spread. Give me that additional buffs. And see if I can get some additional buffs on everybody. Of course, Nero is going to one-shot me, but at least I should be able to finish off the rest of them. Oh no, I was able to finish off Nero as well. There you go. I am really happy with the two new heroes that came through. I just hope that I can get Muriel soon. Muriel has now become somewhere, I think like she's going to be somewhere alongside Clarence, Shane, when it comes to giving you that additional damage. And she's going to be really useful for people who do not have Shane or who do not have Clarence. If you do not, like I do not have Shane, so I'm going after Muriel. I want Muriel because I don't have Shane. And to get me that additional damage that Shane can do, I would prefer to have a Muriel. And she can also help me do those bonus attacks along with my Clarence. Look at my Witch of the Wind run. My Clarence and my Muriel, both of them help me in dealing additional damage by the bonus attacks. And that's really cool for me. So yeah, I'm happy that these two heroes are really useful heroes, and you can actually use them somewhere in the game and do not have to be kept in the vault. So what do you think about this video? Let me know in the comments. Do not forget, there is going to be giveaway, so do not forget to post your in-game name in the comment. So until next time, peace, love and blessings to all of you. See you in the next video. Bye.